Hey everybody, it's Andrew from HoneyCart, and in this video I'll show you how you can integrate Google Analytics 4 into HoneyCart. So real quick, this is only going to be about how to add Google Analytics to HoneyCart. It's not going to be an in-depth explanation on how to use Google Analytics or how to read the reports or anything like that. There's a lot of tutorials out there for that, and so with that said, I'm going to jump right into it. So first, you want to go to your settings and scroll down to integrations and go to Google Analytics. Now with Google Analytics 4, you're going to need to find your measurement ID, and I've added a link that sends you to the Google Analytics documentation that'll show you how to find that or create one if you don't have one. And so I'm not going to go over that for this video because the instructions are right here. But once you find this, you're going to just go back to HoneyCart here, paste it in here, and then press save. And then once you do that, you can, now I'll show you if you were to go to your HoneyCart account, what kind of stuff it's going to report to Google Analytics. So we're going to do some basic e-commerce tracking. And what that really is you're going to see something called an event when anytime somebody does one of the things that we're tracking. So the things that we're going to track are when somebody clicks on one of these items on your menu, it's going to look like, it's going to consider that a view item event. And if they eventually add this to cart, that's going to show as an add to cart event. So from there, if they do a search, you're going to see that search come up in your stats too. And you can even see what they're searching for, whatever they type in here. From there, if somebody views their cart, I think we're tracking that too. Also, if somebody removes an item, you'll see what's being removed. And then lastly, you're going to see when somebody begins the checkout, and then when they finally submit their order here. Now I'll show you real quick what that data may look like in Google Analytics. So here I have our own Google Analytics 4 property opened up. Real quick, if you want to look at the events, make sure you click on reports, go to engagement here, and then events. And then you're going to see, let me remove some of these things I had. So you're going to see a lot of different events. Some of these things are standard from Google Analytics, but the ones related to HoneyCart are going to be like the e-commerce sounding ones, like view item, add to cart, remove from cart, purchase, begin checkout, search. And you can see here for purchase, we are tracking the order revenue that, when they submit the order, whatever the total is, that number gets sent to Google Analytics. So you're going to see that. And one last thing I'll touch on is that, the reason why you want to know what's going on with Google Analytics is because it tracks what people do on your website. And in our case, it's going to track who spends money and how much they spend. So if you have a marketing team, I'm sure that they're familiar with Google Analytics 4. And this information is going to be useful to them because if you guys are doing like marketing campaigns, paid campaigns, email campaigns, social media campaigns, they're going to want to know who purchased things. So real quick, I can show you an example here. Again, this is not an in-depth Google Analytics tutorial, but for example, let's say you are running a marketing campaign on Facebook and you want to see which city is doing sending the most purchases, right? If I filter down the events to only show me purchases, I can see that in this time frame here, HoneyCart has seen purchases come from Chicago, Cookeville, New York, Portland, etc., etc. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. If you know Google Analytics for, or you have someone on your team who does, or you guys are willing to learn, you can use this data in a lot of different ways. So if you have any questions, please let us know at support@gethoneycart.com. Thanks.